All frucked up, making the video for July the 9th, 2025, day 66 on the sugar diet. My version, I'm just keeping the fat extremely low, and yeah, the carbs are just kind of an afterthought. I'm not avoiding them. I don't have any fear of carbohydrate, not anymore. But the one rule that I'm following is everything I eat must be low in fat. The topic that came to mind earlier was this. In my opinion, it's a bullshit way to approach people that need healthcare intervention, or they're cognizant of the fact that they need to improve their health and wellness. They want to raise their activity level. They want to start moving, getting steps in, going for walks, doing some sort of physical activity. And so many times, the thing that they hear over and over again is, get in the gym, get in the gym, get in the gym. And it's like, yeah, that's not bad. The gym's great. Okay. Yeah, some people are so sensitive to the scale reading, and it's tied to their self-worth, and then that lack of progress fucks with their head a little bit, or a lot, that they get in the gym and then they gain weight because they're building muscle, and it's like that just completely takes them out of the game, and they're no longer going to the gym, and they give up entirely. So that's sad. So yeah, I think that needs to be pointed out. But my main thing is, as an example, I went to a local hospital when they had a free seminar. It was open to the public, and there was a local CrossFit box that had, got together all the members. They were inspired by Dr. Jason Fung's book, The Obesity Code, and they'd started fasting. So here was this informational seminar that was open to the public, and the people that showed up, some of them were facing limb amputation because their type 2 diabetes was so bad. And the speaker for that particular CrossFit box or CrossFit organization, when he took the pulpit, there was no stage, there was just a podium, that's the word I'm looking for. When he got up there at the podium, he starts talking about, CrossFit. And it's like, read the room, man. His information was good, but when you've got people that are literally coming in on crutches and coming in wheelchairs, and they've got fluid retention on their legs, and they're facing a possible foot amputation, in my opinion, that's not the person that you talk to about CrossFit. So if you're going to be inspired by someone like Dr. Jason Fung, and I don't fully agree with fasting anymore. I did a lot of it. It produced amazing results. I dropped 121 pounds, but obviously I didn't keep it off. I think if you're going to get up there and preach about the benefits of fasting, much like Dr. Fung would, then you've got to, reach these people where they're at. And it's not talking about PTing the shit out of them. You're not putting them through boot camp, right? These people need a dietary intervention first. They need to raise their activity level gradually. And why is it that so many folks, so many times, just gloss over the fact that when someone is, definitely overweight, like severely overweight or obese, anything they do is weightlifting. It's like they're going through life with a weighted vest, If they walk down the street, that's like a ruck march, So to be respectful of that, reach them where they're at, not discourage them, not try to paint this picture of I'm going to PT the shit out of you like it's Marine Corps boot camp. Reach them where they're at, have some empathy, and be like, yeah, okay, everyone has shown up here because they're concerned on some level. I don't want to use the word worried. We're all still here. We can all still have a better outcome. So I'm not going to scare you with this intervention. I am going to talk to you about what's needed, what's required, what I need from you, and what you need to put in as far as the work to improve your own situation. Like Benjamin Franklin said, I believe it was Benjamin Franklin, if you want anyone to do anything, you have to identify why it's in their selfish best interests. So operate from a place of empathy, identify the improvements that they're going to see, and like map out the path to get those results, and start small, and recognize that mindset is the very first thing that needs to be handled. Because if you can get the mindset locked in, like, change is possible. I, the person in the audience, receiving the message, I can do the thing that the speaker is talking to me about. These are actionable steps. Those don't seem ridiculous, because if you hit them with like we're going to do a 26-mile ruck march. Well, these people have pain in their feet, their joints. They're not ready for that. So, it's not The Biggest Loser where we're just going to make everyone vomit and have no empathy and just drive them like a freaking mule team. But give them actionable steps so they can go home that night. Like the moment the seminar wraps up, they can go home and they can start making changes right then in that moment. So, yeah, I think it's important to reach people where they're at and have a high degree of empathy. And to the extent that the person receiving the message is making excuses, try to get them to pivot from that mindset of negativity to know you can do this. You can do this, and we're going to do this together. So those are my thoughts. Hope everyone had a great day. See ya.